Good evening. Welcome to the only live Weight Watchers chit chat that I know of. Well, besides Miss Ennis for Nurse, she goes live a lot too. But let me find where I was. Sorry, I'm not ready. I have two fun stories. See this? This is my wedding ring. I keep losing it. I just lost it again. Jeez, Denise. I had to do that, didn't I? Yeah. Don't know where it went. We'll have to find that one another time. So if you missed that, you'll have to rewatch the beginning to see what I just said. It's me. It's my life.
So if you missed that, you'll have to watch the...
It's my life. It's my life is ridiculous. I was just trying to show you that my ring's too big and it fell off and it went under the table. So, but look what I this is a comparison. I got these Weight Watcher iced puffs. Oh God, I got them probably about a month or so ago. Price point, these are just like the ones I had last night, but these are iced puffs. These are, I think, 2 points a pouch. But I think you get less. I don't have the other one here to show you. But see, 60 calories. But way more expensive. I think that was like $8.50. So I got a 10-pack for $11.99. Just saying. Where did that stupid ring go? Now I'm aggravated. I'm telling the story of my life. I dropped my pen. I'm in my pajamas, if you didn't know. I've been in my pajamas all day. I have not felt well. I mean, I felt okay today. Last night I had a fever. It was low. I mean, I shouldn't say I had a fever. It was 99.6, which in the grand scheme of things is not a fever, but when you're like me and you run like 96, you feel sick. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry. I feel like I've not said hello to everybody. From Virginia, happy Friday Eve. Yay. Hello, everyone. I miss everybody coming in, but you all run in the door so fast. You're so fabulous. But yes, I've been in my pajamas all day. Done absolutely nothing all day. Yep, I took it easy. Lucky it's a day off for me. Yeah, just wanted to recuperate. I don't feel like I'm sick. I just feel like I'm run down. I think that's what it is. I feel like I'm run down. Northern New Jersey. Hey, Marion, I'm on Southern New Jersey. I feel like I'm getting run down, so I didn't want to do anything today. I was supposed to go meet Steve for an appointment, but he had to handle it himself. I said I can't do it. I've been just, I don't feel sick. I just feel run down, and I think with Thanksgiving being next week, I put him on notice that I wasn't doing anything today. We had leftovers for dinner. It was pretty good. All the WWE excitement. That's got to be it. I am taking care of me. Luckily, I got tomorrow's video filmed the other day, so I'm off tomorrow too. So yeah. Oh, that's weird. It was right, then it went wrong. The pumpkin dump cake is so effing good. It is. It's delicious. Good for you, Suzanne. Yay. I think the stress, that, and I will say, knowing that I was the one who broke the news, which really I didn't think I'd be the one, weighed on me. I don't think I really realized how much stress that was, knowing you're the one who broke the news, and it's that's the responsibility. What if you're wrong? On Sunday I was getting a little bit nervous. I said, what if I'm wrong? I mean, it wasn't my information. Somebody gave it to me, but still, I said it out loud, so I owned it. Yes, no oats or zero. Only zeros or proteins. Turkey, chicken. What is tempeh? Does anybody know what tempeh is? I need to look that up. Yes, only proteins and popcorn. Beans. Yes, no pasta, no rice, no oats, no potatoes, no avocado. Sorry to say. I don't know, what is tempeh? It's Tofu and tempeh. Anybody know what tempeh is? I probably would like it though. I like everything. That's my problem. You know? It'll say it's updated, but it's not. Because it is mine, I think it is. A fermented soy product. I like soy. I like tofu. I love air fried tofu. Marinate it in some like soy, ginger, garlic, and then air fry it. My son even loves it. He's the fuss pot. It's just delicious. With two people today, they could not help me. That's Oh my God, good luck. Oh Jesus. Somebody said depending on the age of your phone. If your phone is too old, I don't know what that means by too old, then it won't work. That's what I heard. Anyway. Joy, like I said, I think you were the one. Did you but what is fermented soy? Like that doesn't tell me what I need to know. Um, don't eat if you don't need to, but use higher pointed things. Like I said, have a higher pointed bread. Have a regular slice of cheese. Have a 1 or 2% milk. Like things like that. Have some olive oil. Eat some avocado, which is a good fat. You know, eat your brown rices and your pastas. You have the points. That's okay. Oh, I'm telling you, air fryer tofu. What I do is I wrap it in cheesecloth and I weight it. Like I put like a big heavy cast iron frying pan on it, and it gets out some of the moisture, and then I cut it in little decent cubes, like a cube of cheese, and I marinate it in soy, ginger, and garlic for like overnight, and then I air fry it. It's phenomenal. Or you can put it in a hot oven. It'll work. I've done the hot oven too. It's so good. Yeah, there's mega glitches here. There's a lot of people that it's not working for. It's my jammies day. Yep. I do have a sports bra on too. Yep, this is my jockey. It's funny. I would show you the bottom half, but it doesn't match. Steve goes, "What are you wearing?" I said, "I'm wearing my relaxing clothes. That's what I'm wearing. My patterns clash." That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, thank you, Clock Girl. I've got spent so many wonderful new friends in the last couple weeks. I'm so excited. So happy to meet all of you. It's such a wonderful thing. It's absolutely fantastic to meet every one of you. And I'm so fortunate. But yeah, I was stressed. It was, I think I just needed to. And oh, if you're on the Facebook group, but if not, you should be. I posted the first thing. I posted I think it was a menu, a blank menu where you would fill in, like write your menu. I'm going to post either today or tomorrow. I've already had them made. A shopping list. This little, I just, no, they don't all match. Just to be forewarned, I wasn't that creative. They didn't all match. I just picked one I liked. The first one I liked, I grabbed that. And I'm also going to post a checklist of like a to-do list. Like that's what I do. We talked about it in the Zoom about a to-do list, like chop your celery, chop your onions, make your gravy, roast your potatoes, make your cranberry sauce. So like I need to make lists. Even though I'm unorganized, I do have usually written lists and I check them off when I do something. So, hey, Becky Pfeiffer. A lot of people have not changed. It's depending on the phone. I'm not like, I just have, like I said, it was a very low grade fever. I don't feel sick any other way. It's just, I think I'm just run down. It's been a bad couple of weeks. Yes, I make stuffed mushrooms. Every year, that's what we have for our lunch is stuffed mushrooms and and shrimp. Sometimes my mother used to make Italian wedding soup on Thanksgiving. I have not carried that tradition over because one more thing I'm don't the one thing I don't carry over. I do love Italian wedding soup. We used to call it escarole soup back in my house, but I know the Americans would say Italian wedding soup. We called it escarole soup because that's what it is, escarole. Oh, awesome! So glad you appreciate my amazing tips. Oh, I make a quick version of scuttle soup, and I will tell you really quickly. Anybody can do it. I've done this many times on the fly. Like I decide, oh, listen, I want escarole soup. I get some collagen. I try to get the low sodium one. Or any of the box stocks. A few of them, like maybe enough to fill the pot halfway. You probably need like maybe 64 ounces, and your celery, your onions, and your carrots. Put them in there, let them come to a simmer. I get a rotisserie chicken, not rocket science here. I pull it apart, put the chicken in there. We frozen spinach. Don't always use escarole. You don't have to. Frozen spinach, and sometimes I make little mini meatballs myself. You could, I cook them right in the soup. You can cook them on the side if you wanted, but they're this big. They cook in like seconds. You can make beef, you can make chicken, you can make turkey, whatever you want, and then you throw them in there, and then when it's almost ready, you drizzle a couple scrambled eggs in there, turn it, throw some Parmesan cheese. If you happen to have a rind of Parmesan cheese, I'd throw that in there too. But you got escarole soup in under a half an hour. Escarole. Yep. I stuff my mushrooms with my stuffing that I they this the dressing for the turkey. We always called it stuffing, even though it wasn't in the turkey. But yes, and I have a whole recipe for my mom's stuffing up on the channel. I did a live back when I first started my YouTube channel. I did a I know I did a live back then, and I was just cooking my stuffing, and it's funny to watch. It's very heavy in celery and onions. I love a lot of that, and we use breakfast sausage, and sometimes I throw an apple in there, and gotta have the little box of turkey seasoning. I can't remember what the box is called, but I only use the box. I only use it at Thanksgiving. Good evening, everyone. I'm so sad that I didn't say hi to everybody. Yep, it's so good. It's apple. It just blends, and I'm going to say, and the secret to the stuffing is you take out all the innards of the turkey, the neck, the heart, the gizzards, the liver, make a stock, and then you chop it all up in there. The heart, the gizzards, the liver is all in the stuffing. Yep, delicious. Absolutely delicious. Oh, the Hallmark Channel. So I don't plan on being live tomorrow, because I'm not sure what we're doing tomorrow. But if I'm home and I'm bored, I'll pop on. But yeah, I have several recipes on the channel. I have like the deconstructed string beans, which are fantastic. The cranberry sauce. I do have the stuffing is up there. The uncrusted pumpkin pie. That's pound dropper. That's up there. So easy. I always make that. Now, some people make the cheesecake. I just like pumpkin pie. Honestly, that just, that's my thing. So that's what I like to make. Oh, they shut. Yeah, well, they should. I mean, it's a holiday. Holiday for people and for the people that work there. Oh my gosh, that I'm telling you, that butter pecan skinny syrup is like crack. I'm telling you, I don't know what I'm going to do with that one. I don't think the stuffed mushrooms are in there. No, it's just the stuffing that I make that's there in the mushrooms. What I do is I just get the mushrooms, I brush them with a little bit of butter, and I put a little lunk of stuffing on top, put them in the oven, and they cook for probably 20 minutes. Sometimes we used to cook the mushrooms ahead of time, but it didn't really matter. Awesome, Suzanne. Oh, it's my mother always made it that way, and then when I started making it after I got married, she said, I don't have to do it anymore. Denise has it down, and she would always make mine. Always come and eat mine. And if she couldn't make it, she'd say, can you bring me over some stuffing? Of course. Ooh, gingerbread cappuccino. I love mushrooms. I love anything mushrooms. I'm going to see if I can get some extra ones just to have around for scrambles. I have to get some more zucchini too. I have like a little piece left for tomorrow's breakfast. Then I'm going to add a zucchini. I need to go to Aldi to look for, Bailey doesn't have his advent calendar, so he needs to get his advent calendar. Good night, Esther. Sleep well. Yeah, we have a pork butcher that sometimes I get the sausage from him. My mother always used that tube sausage, the Jimmy Dean or Habersets. She always used that one. I cook mine upside down, but I don't have it stuffed though. I do. I cook it breast side down. I saw that somewhere and I thought it seemed fun, so no, I do that. Yep. But mine's not stuffed. I used to stuff my turkey, and it just was like I was always afraid it was going to be overcooked, and it's like there's so many, you're always afraid of it, so I just don't do it anymore. Plus the kids like it when it gets crusty on top, so. Ah, the mint. Yeah, they were out last year. My son was disappointed they weren't minty enough for him. He said you might like it. Like for him, he wanted them, he likes hard mints. He's a mint lover. I don't like mint. But he was disappointed. That's a good idea, a cooking bag. Awesome, Jay Bates. But yeah. So I already have the Weight Watchers iced cinnamon puffs in my stash. That's so many snacks, so little time. Actually, there's only 2 bags left out of the box, but eggnog skinny syrup. I have not. Know what I want to try? The apple cider spindrift. They advertise it. I saw it on Facebook. It's not anywhere that I know of. I don't want to order from online. I'm not paying $8 for shipping, but they have apple cider spindrift. That sounds, I'm probably going to cave and order if I can't find it, but I figure I'm going to look, figure this week, maybe I'll be able to find it with the holidays. But apple cider spindrift with a little shot of caramel vodka. That's all I'm going to say. Just an itty bitty little bit. You don't even not even like a point's worth is all you need. It does, doesn't it sound? I mean, I love spindrift, and this one I found, which I have not seen it, this cranberry raspberry. I got this at Sam's Club, so I wonder if they have the apple cider. Oh, there you go. Sam's Club has the mid premieres. I've never had the toffee. I can't say. I've had the butter pecan. Well, I just found that one last week, so I've never even seen that one before. Yeah, I think, Peg, I do. Yeah, I do. I connect more with my dad, which is weird. I guess I was a daddy's girl, Here's a funny story. When I know he's here, I smell cigarette smoke. Nobody in the house smokes, but every once in a while I smell cigarettes. My dad smoked, you know, his whole life, so I've always known that smell. So I smell cigarette smoke and I go, oops, dad's here. And nobody else can smell it but me. That's just weird. It's just weird, but you know, it's kind of a comfort thing, like, you know, they don't leave. They don't leave. They're here. They're probably right behind me right now. Do you see them? Eggnog ice cream. Hey, last year, I think it was last year, I made homemade cashew nog because I didn't see they had almond nog, but I wanted cashew milk nog. So I made my own cashew nog. And what I did with it, I put it in all recipes I made. Cashew nog pancakes and cashew nog this and cashew nog that. So there's a whole cashew nog playlist, I think. It is scary. Yes, follow Jesus. That's my father. No, my cranberry sauce is easy to make. You put the washed cranberries in your pot with some water and some monk fruit. Bring them to a boil. And when they start to simmer and pop, you put in the zest and juice of, now this is optional, you don't have to put it in, a lemon and an orange and a chopped up apple. And then let it, till they all, you just have to let it boil there for maybe 15 minutes. And the apple gets soft, the cranberries get everything all mushy. And you think to yourself, where's the skin and seeds? I don't know. It's in there, but you don't taste it. For any pasta, just depends on how much I eat. Um, we don't have much antipasta here, that's Christmas Eve. The antipasta comes, not on Thanksgiving. Yep, nobody will smell it but you. Light eggnog recipe. Oh, I've never saw that. I'm hoping to go into a meeting Saturday. I plan on it as long as I don't feel worse. Right now, I've so far I've been good all day. I've just been tired, but I have not had a fever all day. And as long as I'm good, I should go Sunday. Yes. And I need to get weighed in on Saturday. You know why? Because I told you the story. I had to get weighed in Monday. I was thinking, can I take, she goes, you have to get weighed in. I was just like, I'd already eaten. I'd already drank. I was fully dressed. Because that's the clothes I wear. So I got right on the scale with everything on. I was up 8 pounds. So I'm going to have a loss this week. No doubt. Yes. The Christmas Eve and the fishes. A lot of times, though, the only hard thing for me with that is because we get a lot of broiled fish. So it's the pasta. It's this spaghetti with the anchovy sauce. And I get the honor of making that one. It's my favorite thing, though. I only want it once a year. The house has to smell like anchovies that morning. A spindle of apple cider Trader Joe's. Thank you. I didn't think about that. Did you try it yet? Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, what was last night? I think that's why my cheeks are pink. I just had a low grade fever. I think it's just all this Weight Watcher stress. It was 3 weeks of, you know, the cranberry jalapeno is extremely good. I will tell you that. You could probably I might put jalapenos in the one that I make. What the heck? Show about how she had potatoes as 0-point food. Since the new program, she weighs the potatoes 14 points. Wow. I say try it with a little caramel vodka in it. I like that drink. It's usually apple cider and caramel vodka. And then you rim the glass with cinnamon. Yeah. Yeah, it's my favorite drink. Thank you, Rachel. I am going to take a break. You got that right. I think it's just been a week, 3 weeks of I'm just shocked. It's just like the fact that people looking to me. And they'll say, well, I got the information from Dish with D. I'm like, oh my God, if it's wrong, I'm going to look like the biggest ass that ever was. Like, can you imagine, like, nothing happened and that D, don't follow her. She's an idiot. And it came to me Sunday. I'm like, oh my God, what if it's wrong? Yeah, but Spindrift here's a different flavor. It is a sparkling water. This one is cranberry raspberry. I'm not a huge fan of these, but I do like this brand. Like, it's like LaCroix, which I call a crap. They're different ones, but I find this one because I think it says natural fruit, just real fruit, tastes better. You have to get a palate for this. You have to keep drinking it and get a good one, and it does get better. What pressure? The pressure looks like an ass. I need some self-care. There's not going to be a meal prep video this week because I didn't prepare anything at all. But what I decided to do instead of doing a meal prep, I'm going to do a recap video. I'm going to recap like my top favorite recipes here for the newbies, and I'm just going to do like a 10-minute chat about I like this recipe and link them all this way. Everybody gets an idea of certain things. So like my top recipes of all time. I have a bit of my top chocolate recipes because I love chocolates, but. I know, I worry too much. If she posted to connect, if she had done potatoes as 0, then she would have been the size of a grown man's shoe. I do. I just think it was like, and I didn't realize it till later that, wow, it's a big deal. Like, well, it was funny. I was posting what I eat video in one of the other groups, and somebody gets on. Don't watch her. She's the one that leaked the Weight Watchers information. And I'm thinking like, oh, like it's national news. Like, I just like gave the location of something really like, that's what you're worried about? I leaked the WW information? I'm like going, seriously? I reported the comment as harassment. I went, it's harassment. Send. I will. I am going to feel better. Thank you, Lori Mashburn. Hello, Lori Ann. But yeah, she's the one that leaked the information. Yeah, like we're talking national security here. What Weight Watcher foods are going to be 0 points? I was like, you got to be freaking kidding me. That's what you're going to be up. I mean, people got to get over themselves. They're just, it's just, I sit there, I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Sometimes I engage, and so I'm like, seriously? But sometimes I'm like, you know what, now, I'm not going to engage. You can't engage a stupid person, so I just reported her, and now it's gone. What a pain in my ass. Don't follow her, she leaked the WW information. I'm like, oh my God. It's just ridiculous. It's just crazy. You know what? WW doesn't care. Why? Because people are flocking back. They were probably thinking, because like I said to one girl, I said, well, they gave the program to a crap ton of people and didn't tell them not to say anything. Before, when you were on the pilot program, you have to sign that. DNR. Do not resuscitate. And you know what I mean? I keep calling it a DNR, and it's in my head now. Non-disclosure agreements. You have to sign that when you're on the pilot program. But they had these people last month last 6 weeks on this program. They didn't sign shit. So I'm sick and tired of people. Exactly, Judy Rivet. You can't change stupid. Call the FBI. Gonna come knocking at my door. I told the 0 Point Foods. It's just like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. And here's the funny thing. Here's the thing that gets me the biggest chuckle. People would go in and ask their leaders, or the leaders would say to them, hey, by the way, I can't talk about it, but go watch Dish with D. There you go, girlfriend. The leaders are telling them to watch my channel. I was all over Connect, apparently. But yeah. I thought it was a bit funny. Yep. Go watch. Yeah, somebody came and said, Dee, the leaders shared your channel, told them that they want to know what's happening to watch you. There you go. Oh, jeez. I know, but that's, Exactly, Mary. I brought the love back to WW. WW should hold a day in my honor. They should give me, like, a frickin' parade. March me down, whatever, in, what is that, Times Square. It just makes you laugh, like, the people that get so angry. I don't know. Haters are gonna hate. And the one girl, she kept saying, you don't want to talk to me. I said, you just want to hate me. I don't talk to haters. You want to have a conversation, we'll have a conversation. But no, you want to just, like, bash me. And guess what? I don't got to take it. I know, McLean, I'm telling you. Dish with D-Day. I'm telling you. Ticker tape parade. I just think it's funny that people got pissy about it. That's the girl that leaked the information. Oh my gosh. No, the people that were getting on that pilot program, that they didn't have them sign anything, they're the ones that leaked it. And Weight Watchers knew that. And they wanted it leaked. They wanted people to start talking. They wanted it out. They did. Absolutely did. I know. Macy's Day, probably going to be a friggin' float. Like Dora the Explorer. In this shirt, nonetheless, Exactly. They got it all for free. Got it all for free. They are like going, ha, ha, ha. Yeah. It's just hilarious. I'm telling you. It is just hilarious. Exactly. Look how confused you were when you knew. Can you imagine not knowing any of this? It would have been a real shit show on Monday. A real shit show with all the things that happened. Of course they effed it up, which I'm not shocked, because it's happened last year too. It was all messed up. They should give me free lifetime. They'll be knocking down my door, want me to work for them, but no, I'm done. If they asked, I probably wouldn't. I would do, like, maybe a campaign for them, but I don't think I would want to be a coach anymore. That pipe dream left. I will, Ro. With Lori, could you find the eggnog recipe? It should be on the old website, because I think it was a while ago I made it. I don't think it was last year. I think it was 2 years ago. It was called Cashew Nog. Cashew Nog. That was real original, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was on the other thing. Yeah, you're the one that leaked it. Yeah, because Weight Watchers has, all right, there's the, Where's the cashew nog? So I made mini. Here it is. There it is. I found it, Rowie. I got it, Mashburn. Oh, I tasted the. I don't know if you saw. I don't think I posted it in the group. I tasted the cookie dough. I put them on Instagram. The cookie dough bars and the brownie, coconut brownie bars. What they did was they put the cookie dough and the brownie right down the center in like a line. So every bite has, it's a huge improvement. Even Peter goes, Mom, this is really good. I'm like, I know. I was shocked. It was like, because before it was little bites here and there. Now there's a line about a half an inch going right down the center of every bar. I mean, and I don't like coconut, but that coconut brownie is phenomenal. Yeah, it's on Instagram. I was going to put it in a group. Maybe I will find. I don't think I deleted it. Oh, there you go, Jolie. It wasn't me. Pumpkin and cottage cheese mixture grainy. What did you make? I missed what you made. It's Pound Dropper makes the crustless pumpkin pie. Oh, I've seen cashew milk. I've been obsessed with the coconut almond milk now. That's been my new favorite. It's just different. I love making lattes with it. The diabetic options under settings, where you hit your little face, then you hit the wheel. It's under settings. Yes, Built Bars. There's cookie dough and brownie, coconut brownie. I don't even like coconut, and I love that coconut brownie bar, which is funny that I don't really. Now the pumpkin dumb cake is I think it's a couple years ago. It's the pumpkin pie. Yes, that's it, Lori. Thanksgiving collab. The pumpkin dumb cake. Timmy loved it. He was like, "Mom, this is so good." It really is, and it's simple. I love simple and delicious. It's quick, it's simple, it's absolutely a showstopper. Good night, Nan. Pumpkin cheesecake bars. Did I put cottage cheese in the pumpkin cheesecake bars? Can't remember. If you find if your cottage cheese, just put it through a hand, an immersion blender. I have two recipe sites. I have dishwithd.org is my original older site where all the older stuff is, and now I have dishwithd.com. They're both the same, but common org has all the newer stuff. So I have. It's impossible for me to have them all transferred over, and it's just easier to keep them both up. I know it's a pain, but there's only two sites. How many activities can you get in a day? I get between sometimes five, times sometimes seven. I've even got 9 points, but mostly between 5 and 7 is what I usually get. Oh, the pumpkin cheesecake bars. Okay, I was talking about the pumpkin crustless pumpkin pie. Yeah, Barb, whatever whatever workout you do, you'll earn. If you're killing it, you could earn a lot. Yeah, did you hear my phone? Ooh, the pumpkin turkey chili. It's so good. Don't forget to thumbs up this live. Thank you, Bear Mama, for reminding me. I always forget. How's the puppy? Bear Mama found a puppy. He's so cute. Yeah, the bell seasoning. That's it. That's the standard thing. I always say the seasoning in a box. We were going to go to Lancaster tomorrow for the day, but I just don't think I feel up for it. It's a long trip. I said to Steve, what if I start not feeling well? I don't want to be that far away from home. I just want to take it easy, maybe we'll just go locally, like maybe go to Aldi. I'm going to start my list. I'm going to post the next thing in the group tonight. I already have the shopping list made. So your Thanksgiving shopping list. They're fun. I love it. They're so easy to make on Canva. I just have to go in there and just change a few things and it's done. 66 weeklies. Wow. I wonder how many I have. Let me see. I think I can go in here. I have 67. I'm up to 67. Yep. And I still have tomorrow. I didn't earn many today. I didn't do my walking today. I just took the dog out this morning. Wow, Mashburn. Ours is even lower than that. Ours is like, I think it was 324. Good night, Audrey. Night, Judy. It should be hit the little wheel, and then it should say diabetic setting. You haven't seen the puppy? Oh my gosh. There was a wandering puppy. Bear Mama. She put a thing on, nobody's claimed him yet. I said, he's yours. She goes, no, he's not. And the shelter couldn't take him because they're all full. He's adorable. He's so cute. I know. He's a cutie too. He's really cute. Upset with who, Anita? Upset with me? Because I told Intel that I shouldn't have told. World problems here. Yeah, click the wheel and it's the third thing down. It should say diabetic. And then when you go in there, you just have to hit the toggle it over. You have an Android, or maybe it's not there yet. Some people aren't having all the settings because of their just not being updated. I don't even know what to, and people keep asking me, I feel horrible. I don't even know what to tell them to do. I keep saying, call tech support. It's a shame. And this is no, I don't think I put my cream on today. That's how. And I had a warm bowl of oatmeal this morning. That's I don't feel well, and I have warm oatmeal. It was so good though. Tell you, that little dash makes a hell of a thing of oatmeal. And somebody asked me, do I know of any YouTuber that's doing the diabetic plan? And I don't. But I did recommend Ennis for Nurse. She was thinking about doing a week on the diabetic plan. So she may do that. I don't know. I haven't looked. That's what she said the other day. So if you should follow Ennis for Nurse, Miss Amy. She's delightful. You would love her. She's been on live a couple times. We call her the redheaded nurse. She's sweet. She does a lot of lives. She doesn't do like uploads. She just mostly lives and chats. Kind of like this, but she's sweet. Good night. Take care, Paula. Yes, Weight Watchers is aware of the glitch. I don't know what they're going to be able to do about it. Costco is a madhouse. Yeah, I bet it was. I contemplated going to BJ's this week for food finds, but I thought I went to Rite Aid. Got some really good stuff. I got some really. Do I have them here? I don't. I think I put them in the other room. I got these really cool bars that they were new to me, but I did like them. I gotta bring my flowers upstairs because Peter says they look nice for the holidays. Gail, what iPhone do you have? What generation? Like how how old is it? Is I guess what I'm saying. Is it like a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Hey, Donna McKean. The coconut almond milk is fantastic. It's so good for lattes. You can't even go to these stores early because they're packed early too. So I need to get, my list for tomorrow is going to get sweet potatoes, and ShopRite has my favorite brown sugar substitute on sale, so I need to get that. People call the 3 bars the hamburger. Who was it that called it that? I'm like, I never called it the hamburger. Somebody called it the hamburger. Who the hell was that? That's what they called it, the hamburger. I was just watching a video. She goes, I call this the hamburger. The lives are usually Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Hey, if your app says 0 potatoes, then girls, do the 0 potatoes. That's what I say. What the hell? They were 0 before. Maybe it was her. Yeah, Barrett does the low carb. Maybe that's who it was. The leader at Weight Watchers. That's who it was. As soon as she said it. Yes, the leader at Weight Watchers calls it the hamburger. Gail, what iPhone do you have? Do you know what I have? Like, I have a 13. Do you know what iPhone you have? That might help. Oh, you can get rid. You know who has really good charcuterie is Wegmans. As long as your information is there, as you can log back in. If you don't remember your password, just hit forget password, and you should be able to get back in. But you have an 11. I should think it should update. That's not that old. Yeah, I mean, I don't, like I said, as long you're like, I've been out off Weight Watchers for years, and I would still go back, and my information was still there. All my recipes, all my friends, my weight was still there. Kodiak protein cake in a mug. Oh, I know where that is. I think it's on dishwithd.com. I probably named it something weird, which is some of my problems. I don't always. I name things weird. I got that from Salty Veteran. It was in his group. Somebody posted. It was half a cup of. Makes a humongous pancake. Why is it I can't get on the search here? Oh, here it is. I guess because I know my weirdness. I know how I list things. I know. I call things different things, and I do apologize to that. Here is the Kodiak. Here it is. I just put in the word Kodiak. There you go. For 10,000 steps, I got 4 points. I think it's the intensity that you do things. Like if you have, and your watch knows how much intense you have, you get more points for it, I believe, anyway. You made it live? Well, welcome. You got a few minutes to spare. I am live, Chastity. And God knows what comes out of my mouth, just so be forewarned. It's a pancake in a mug. It's like a big, fluffy, delicious pancake. It's great to use when you don't have time to make regular pancakes or even the mini pancakes. It's one big ass pancake. It's good though. It's something different. Aw, thank you, Rochelle. I've been asked many times to make a cookbook, and I don't know. I don't know if I have it. I mean, here's the thing. If I'm going to make a cookbook, I can't share the recipe. So what's the point? I don't know. Like, should I just make a cookbook of all the recipes I already have and make a cookbook for they're all in one spot? But sit there, I would have to create two different sets, one recipe to share and one recipe not to share. So that's where my problem is. Yeah, it's activity is important. And I think with the fact that's the only way for us to earn points, it's going to get people off the couch. It is. I mean, look how many points I have. And I don't do, I have, yes, my legs are a little bit intense, but really it's just being active. And when you're cleaning, put your watch on. Especially if you're doing really heavy duty house cleaning, like, running the vacuum and scooping and dusting and all that, put your activity dude on. Let that stuff count because it does. Oh, so you're 7 updated. Renee, you're so sweet. You are too kind, Renee. I just don't know how to do a cookbook. Ah, Renee. Um, that I can't, like, I would hate to, because what's the point of doing a cookbook if I share the recipe, you're going to see it and write it down anyways. Who's going to buy the cookbook anyway? So I'd have to not share those recipes until they come out in the cookbook. So there lies the problem. I'd have to do a set of recipes for the videos and a set of recipes for the cookbook. And somebody said, well, just get all your recipes and put them in a cookbook. Well, true. I could do that. This is true, and I do listen. Many times. I've had people email me with just voicing how they feel and stuff like that. So, sometimes saying it out loud to somebody helps, and don't ever be ashamed, of while you eat. Oh, thank you, Deborah. I've met, like I said, so many wonderful newbies. It's so nice to meet everybody, and it's just it is. Oh, that as I call it, Weight Watcher Gate, has opened a door for me that it would have never been opened. Just really the same. When you I should have told you this. When you uninstall, shut your phone down. It does a hard reset when you shut your phone down completely. Like, don't shut it off. Shut it hard down. So you have to like log off completely and then try opening it, then reinstalling it. I didn't realize I would have said that. If anybody else is doing that, when you uninstall an app, you need to shut your phone down completely. Hard reset and then bring it back up and then do that. Same thing when you're clearing out stuff. You have to shut it down. It's okay, Lorianne. Being there sometimes is what you need to be. And do you ever see how I write the recipes? I write them as I make them. Add the first 7 things, stir well, and then add the rest. I keep it basic. Like, I can't sit there and like be so like cookbookish and say, well, mixture this and that. No, just add it all in. Combine everything well. It has to be simple. Simple things will do. I don't do complicated recipes. I don't have time for that. I just don't. It's gotta be done. And I'm thinking of once after Thanksgiving, I want to do a meal prep with just how I can get dinner on the table in 15 minutes or less. Because that's what people want. They want to know quick, easy, delicious, low point recipes. And we're going to focus on that, definitely the new year, if not before. know I love to laugh. I do. I do make light of a lot of things because I feel like if we laugh at something, it takes away a lot of the power. You have to laugh at things, and I laugh at a lot of things. Sometimes too many, but you will, Gail. You will. Like I said, hard reset is when you do anything that you want to get out of something, you got to hard reset it and then go back. Same thing with, I was having a problem with my watch and I had a hard reset it and it's fine. It kept saying that my storage was full. What storage? I don't have anything on here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I slept in today too. Poor dog was sitting by the fence waiting for me. I'm like, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I taste my food. I do. You got because you look for that aha moment. It's like you can't fake that stuff. You just can't. I don't want to hear it was good. I want to see it was good. You know, anybody could tell me it was good. No, we want to see you eat it. You want to see you go like and that stinking popcorn thing last week. I kept eating it. I was like, Denise, stop eating the popcorn thing. I was like, I couldn't. It was so addictive. I loved it. Yes, it's a 15-ounce can of pumpkin to a box of cake mix, and I think I added something else. It was on it was in a Robbie did it. Frankie Fitwolf is back. Yes, he's back on plan. Some people don't like to cook. Some people work. Some people don't have time to spend in the kitchen. That's why people were buying all the prepared foods. That's why those foods came to fruition because we just don't feel like giving a shit. So, how can I sit there and show you how to get dinner on the table like I did a few weeks back? I made that Trader Joe's gnocchi Sorrento and I added some beans and some tuna. It was phenomenal and it made a complete dinner and it was in 15 minutes and everybody it tasted like I don't know what the hell I did. And he's like, "This was really good." I'm like, "I know. I just threw a few things in there." And but I think I need to come up with some definite quick ideas. Getting the dinner on the table in 15 minutes. Like Rachel Red coined the term 30-minute meals, and that was a reason, you know. Oh, my it kept saying it was full and I'm like full from what, so I just did a hard reset and it seems to be fine now, but you just don't know with these things. Apples have a mind of their own. Oh, I hope it works out, Gail. Keep us posted. Keep us posted, and if I ever promise to post something and I forget, please message me because I forget. I do. I do. Because there's people that live in this house with me that when I go upstairs, I get inundated with questions and different stuff. I got to be mom and I got a dog I got to worry about. So it's kind of like I do have I'm a little bit of an absent-minded vlogger. So don't ever feel that you're bothering me. Send a message on Messenger. It helps me out when I get reminded. I thought of doing a food truck, Renee, a few years back. It was going to be called the Pointed Truck. I was going to park my butt outside of Weight Watchers and sell food. I have a lady at where I used to work begged me to make her food for her. People at my Weight Watchers meeting begged me. I was afraid if I did that, I would hate cooking. When you do it because you like to do it. When you do it as a job, then I would just feel like, I don't know. Well, like I said, she coined the 30-minute meal, and that was like I tell you, when I don't have time to make, my gravy, I throw stock in my tomato sauce. Tastes pretty good. I will say that. I have a lot of irons, and with my problem is I want to do everything. Like, oh, I want to do this. I have all these great ideas. I want to do them all. Yeah, I'm a one woman show here. I do all my own filming, all my own editing, all my own everything. So I have to remember that when I have these great ideas. That's why it's easy to do the lives. These are easy. These are easy. They're fun. They're informative. I'm better live than I am when I'm filming. You want to see how many mistakes I make? I should like do a reel of that. It's ridiculous. It's just I'm better off the cuff. I don't do well filming. My envision someday is to do a live cooking and have somebody reading questions. That's what I want to do someday. We'll see. Don't forget to thumbs up before you go. Thank you for the reminder. I'm going to head on out. It is 8:02. I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. Thank you all for joining me tonight. It's so fun to spend time with you and such an informative session. And you guys are so much fun. And I love welcoming all the newbies to the family. We are a family here. We are waste watching warriors. I hope I feel better too. I am. I'm not any worse, which is good. I'm just going to take it easy tomorrow. We're not going to go to Lancaster. We're just going to stay local. Maybe just go to a couple stores in the area. Get a few things done ahead of time. I'm going to post, though, the shopping list in the group so we have that because that's fun. And then I'll post the checklist. That's how I do that's how a person who's unorganized organizes herself for a holiday meal. So, oh, dumb cake. Make sure you post a picture of the dumb cake. These bloopers. I get tongue-tied. Sometimes I say the wrong thing and I don't even pick it up. And then somebody says, I'm like, oh yeah, I said the wrong thing. I do that all the time. Sometimes I'll type it on the bottom of the thing saying, yeah. Because it's too late to fix it. But yeah, it's part of my life. But thank you so much. Don't forget to thumbs up this live before you go. And remember, if you know anybody that could benefit from this content, share the live, share the channel, share anything you want. The more the merrier. We love the family is growing and it's fantastic. So I will dish with you Sunday, should be our next live. But you never know if I pop up tomorrow night. You just don't know. Food finds will be up tomorrow morning at 8:30. We have a Rite Aid pharmacy. Food finds. I found some really cool things there. I was a bit impressed. So you will see that tomorrow. Saturday should be weight meeting topic du jour. Sunday will not be meal prep. I'm just going to do a montage of my favorite recipes here on the channel. For everybody to get caught up, a little bit about me, introduce myself again, tell my story really quickly, and then go to my favorite recipes. And the phone's ringing again. So y'all have a great night. Thank you again. I will dish with you another day.